Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Between Plays. Today's Battery Day, guys. Yeah, we made it to Battery Day. Amazing. So you have some time slots here in order to view the live stream. So Tesla's Battery Day, you can get it on the Tesla website, live stream, Eastern Standard Time, 4:30 Pacific Standard Time is going to be at 1:30 p.m. So Eastern Standard is 4:30. And for those of you that get confused out there, Pacific Standard Time is Los Angeles, Vancouver, and Eastern Standard Time, which is 4:30, is let's say New York, Toronto Standard Time. All right, so listen, guys, Elon Musk says that Battery Day is going to blow our mind. He says that, Battery Day is blowing his mind, and he knows it. Like, he knows everything about it because he's in it. So I'm super excited. Listen, what do we think he's going to be talking about today? Let's just take some guesses. All right. He could be talking about the biscuit tin. All right. It's a battery that Tesla will be producing in-house, may be producing in-house. Okay. Could be producing in-house. It's very, very interesting. And, one of the reasons why is because it seems like, Elon Musk seems to have to do everything himself. You want to go back to the moon or Mars, or, now you're going to have to build your own spaceship. It costs too much. Oh, well, you have to build a rocket that can come back down to Earth. Listen, it's just insane. Oh, want to save the planet, so we need renewable energy. There's Elon Musk, Solar City. Oh, transportation is stalled. We need to, do things that are quicker. Hyperloop. This guy it's just incredible. So now looks like he has to probably do his own batteries in-house because everybody's just so slow. Wow. Tesla's expansion of the EV vehicle in 2018 led to Panasonic out of Gigafactory in Nevada to actually have a shortage of cells. So for their battery, the 2170, and that created a big problem for Tesla back then. And I think that pushed them and said, okay, well, we're going to have to do something. And Panasonic also stated that, who's the battery maker for the Models 3 and Y, stated if production expansion continues of Tesla, they're going to run out of batteries. So maybe that could be a possibility. Well, Tesla did get on board someone that's an expert in the field called Jeff Don, all right, and also acquired Maxwell Technologies, all right, which leads me to Maxwell Technology. So Maxwell Technology is a company that was, tinkering in the ultracapacitor area. Elon Musk said that he was interested in doing his PhD in this area. So this is interesting. So he went and bought them, and one of the reasons why is because Maxwell also was able to take like an old way of doing things, wet electrode tech, and created this dry electrode tech, all right? And basically boosts performance, and it's more cost effective. So maybe something is going to happen there. And Jeff Don has added to the fact that Tesla has patented many different things that basically were based off of Don's research. So we're going to have to see from that. There's also the gigafactories to terafactories. With all these advancements and stuff like that, it looks like the gigafactories that could produce gigawatt of hours, looks like they're probably going to upgrade that to terafactories where they can produce terawatt hours. So basically 1,000 times a gigawatt. So this is just like, wow. There's also the million-mile battery that we have to talk about from cattle, all right? So Tesla and cattle are together on this, which cattle has upped the game. all right, when it comes to batteries. Why go there? Well, the thing is that what CATL has done is that they've eliminated cobalt, all right, from their batteries. This makes the batteries more cost effective and lowers the price targets for vehicles. So basically, Tesla vehicles, when you eliminate cobalt and you have all this other stuff going on over here, you can start selling electric vehicles at the same prices as gasoline vehicles, which is quite incredible. What else we got here? Tesla electric utility. Well, Tesla's new product, AutoBidder. They have a new product called AutoBidder, right? Basically sells energy back to the grid so you can monetize. That's just crazy. And there might be the big one, you never know, it might be too short-lived, like short-term notice type thing, like it just didn't have enough time to research it, get the guys involved. But it's the fact that maybe there's a nickel acquisition in here, a nickel mine acquisition, and we all know what that means. Is it possible that Gigamel's gonna be picked up? You never know, or another one, right? But listen, definitely we ended up putting a whole bunch of research into Gigametals, and we, like my friends and I, after the last show, we went and picked up some Gigametals yesterday as soon as the bell opened, and it was just because there was no way not to pick that up. There was just no way. It's a huge mine. It's very important. So I was like, let's go and do that. So listen, guys, it feels like we're in game 7 of a Stanley Cup final or something like that. We're in the 5th inning because it's almost like we're all praying that, hey, listen, they're gonna announce. I hope to God they're gonna announce a mine today. Like, just announce that. That'd be so cool, and it's gonna be freaking Gigametals. That would be awesome. There's some other things over here, just to let you know. Was pretty cool that with the way the market was yesterday, that Gigametals actually held its own. Like, meaning, yeah, sure, it closed at 116 the previous day, but look, it could have went back down to like 30 cents or something like that. Instead, it dropped. It went down to 77 cents as a low, 98 cents as a high, and closed at 89 cents. So it was pretty stable, all right, inside that range, which is good. CloudMD, basically, the previous day closed at 226, and yesterday closed at 205. So it was, negative 17 points, 0.17 points on that. Listen, the way the markets were yesterday, the macro, the Dow, everything that's just pushing everything down. I found that it did really, really, really well. And you know what? Telehealth's the future. So I got, complete confidence in CloudMD, but that's for me, of course, that's from the research. That's what else can we say over here? So what does that lead to? Well, let's quick look on coronavirus. Basically, coronaviruses worldwide as of last night reached 31,450,000. Deaths were at 968,000. We're looking close to getting to 1 million deaths. And the U.S. had hit over 7 million, and their deaths were above 200,000 of that 900,000 that you see there. European cases are on the rise, and basically, there's also the fact that they are doing a lot more testing. So, it's normal. You're going to get more counts, and there's also lower deaths because of improved treatments. So let's say that will bring us into the next one, which is vaccines. Listen, guys, something that you should all know, because we're gonna be looking at different. Here we go. We're gonna be looking at airlines, cruise lines, and all these different parts of the industries. And should we be pulling everything out of there, like in total fear oh my God, what's going to happen? Listen, there's elections in here too. This plays a big part of it, all right, into the Western world. Not saying that they would hold off on a vaccine, just saying that there's a lot of politics that is in there. Anyways, but when it comes to vaccines, I just want to let you know that coronavirus vaccine tracker in phase 1, basically what's going on here, how many companies are in different parts of the stages of phases. Phase 1, there's 27 companies. So vaccine testing, safety, and dosage. Phase 2, all right, you have 15 different companies, vaccines, an expanded safety trial. Phase 3, which is highly important because you get to test it on thousands of people. Phase 3, you have basically, which is 9 companies, vaccines in large scale efficiency tests. And this is where I find it's very important. All right, guys, pay attention to this. Now we got between phase 3 and approved, we have a section here that's been added that's called limited. All right, I don't know if you knew that, but there you go. Vaccines approved for early or limited use. Okay, there's 5, right? So if we go and check this out, I mean, we have different, from different people are saying different things, that there should be a vaccine out before the American elections. There should be a vaccine out maybe just after that. But people should basically be getting a vaccine soon. The only thing that they disagree on is the timeline of everybody getting it. But if you get like the most vulnerable, all right, well then cruise lines and airlines and everything can resume. Because if you're getting the most vulnerable, well, not every single person had to have gotten the vaccine, although every single person is going to get the vaccine. But I mean, if you have the most vulnerable getting it, the ones that are high at risk, the ones that are like, you know, even first responders, or the ones that are working in the airline industry or any kind of, you know, hotel, resort type industry, well, if the vaccines are given to the high risk people, well, why wouldn't we invest in those areas, right? Okay, so the 5 here, let's look at this, guys. So, new additions and recent updates. 2 phase 3 vaccines by Sinopharm were given emergency approval in the United Arab Emirates. I've seen a video on this, and I found that to be really interesting because it was in July. So, basically, we go to that and we go to phase 3 approved for limited use. Now, this is where I find interesting. The Wuhan Institute of Biological Products developed an inactivated virus vaccine. Guys, did you hear that? The Wuhan Institute of Biological Products. Okay. All right. Okay, so developing. Okay, so which state-owned Chinese company Sinopharm put into clinical tests? So basically, the phase 1-2 trial showed that the vaccine produced antibodies in volunteers, some of whom experienced fevers and other side effects. But they were, launched into phase 3 trials in the United. So I guess that they weren't, anything major. Like any vaccine that you even give your kids and stuff like that, there's always side effects. All right, it states that there's side effects. So they launched phase 3 trials in United Arab Emirates in July, and in Peru and Morocco the following month. Over the summit, the company later said the government gave it approval to inject hundreds of thousands of people with its 2 experimental vaccines. On September 14th, the United Arab Emirates gave emergency approval for Sinopharm's vaccine to use on healthcare workers. All right. Okay. Oh, listen, Sinopharm is also testing a second inactivated virus vaccine. This one developed by the Beijing Institute of Biological Products in phase 3 trials in the United Arab Emirates. Again, 5,000 people are receiving the Wuhan Institute version, while another 5,000 are receiving the Beijing Institute. Over the summer, the company later said the government gave it approval to inject hundreds of thousands of people with its 2 experimental vaccines on September 14th. Again, the United Arab Emirates gave emergency. So guys, important stuff here. Well, I'm definitely on this too. So look, Yesterday the markets started out really horribly. Hopefully no one took unrealized losses to become realized, and basically the day just got progressively better by the end of the day. Look, it's battery day today, guys. Battery day. So everybody's gonna be looking at this, right? So 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. You can get it on the Tesla website. You can live stream it there, and we're gonna be looking at all this stuff. Basically, do your research, invest wisely, all right? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and guys, stay strong, and let's just listen to all this news, because maybe he'll announce something somewhere where we're gonna have to invest there. All right, guys, stay strong. Have a great day.